So this comes with Windows 10 Home. What the, come on, let's get rid of that Windows Home. Let's get some Windows Pro. Copy and paste my code from the description. You can also get Office 2019. Just paste my code. Woof, it's Windows Pro time. All right, fellas, this is just going to be a super simple operation. Believe me, it's really easy if you haven't done it before. I guess if you're experienced doing it, you're not even watching this video. So I'm going to just pretend you don't know what you're doing. Now, first things first, make sure you back up everything. In the description, it's a link to the tools I'll be using. And you will need a T5 Torx screwdriver, and you will need just a Phillips head screwdriver. I'll also leave a link to my recommended SSDs and RAM to upgrade this machine. So if you're just upgrading the RAM, just ignore the installing Windows bit, which I'm going to do first, and just actually skip forward how to upgrade it. Of course, I'm going to be very nonchalant. It's very easy to do, but do it at your own risk. That being said, it's super simple. Can't imagine you'll have any problems. Let's do it. Now let's install Windows. And Windows is super simple. Get a USB stick, 8 gigabyte USB stick. We go to our friend Google, we type in Windows 10 ISO, go to the Windows 10 ISO page, then you see there, download installation tool, download that, follow the prompts, make sure your USB's in there, make sure you've taken everything off that USB because you're going to wipe that USB, follow the prompts, boom, simple. You've got a bootable USB. Now let's put it into the drive. Now, as I told you before, make sure you have the Wi-Fi driver, very important. You have the Wi-Fi driver. After you've made this Windows 10 ISO, download the Wi-Fi driver for the XPS 15 so you can download the Windows updates. Now, to install Windows, all you do is boot from that USB by turning on the Dell, spamming the F12 button, and it will come up with boot options. You want to point to your USB drive, whatever it's called. Mine's called Toshiba. I boot from that, follow the prompts to install Windows. What we want to do here is custom install, and then when it comes here and it shows your drive, it should be one blank drive unless you've made a clone, which you don't have to install Windows obviously, and you just select that one blank drive and you click on the button and it will install it for you on that drive. Boom, that's it. Simple as that. Now once you've installed Windows and gone through all the steps to installing it and you're on the desktop, install the Wi-Fi driver, or let Windows update all the drivers if there's missing drivers. Just go to Dell's website and download them. That's it. Simple as that. But make sure you have the Wi-Fi driver, of course. All right, so now all you do here is you unscrew the screws on the bottom of the machine. On the outside of the bottom plate here, you have all the T5 screws, and underneath that surface flap there, you have 2 Phillips screws. So just undo them, simple as that, and then pull off the bottom. That's how simple it is. Just make sure you don't forget the ones underneath the flap, the Phillips head. Yeah, I've done that. So now we're inside the beast. Have a look at it. Oh, look at the power. All right, there is the RAM. That's what you're going to upgrade in a sec. There's the CPU, GPU. There's a fan. But the first thing we do is unconnect the battery. So just clip that clip out. I never do it, but you should do it because it says so in the manual to do it. So make sure you do it. Make sure you put it back in. Yes, make sure you put it back in once you're done. Now to upgrade the RAM. It is so simple. See those levers on the side of the RAM? Push one out. Push the other one out. And boom, it just pops out like that. Simple as that. Then you get the new RAM and you put it back in by the magic of TV. Boom, there's the new RAM. Well, it's actually the old RAM, but same thing applies with your new RAM. Obviously, you want to install in pairs, so take both of them out and then you put the new RAM in. The first thing you have to do is make sure that slot lines up. Okay, so that little slot, that slot in the RAM there, that's got to go the same side as the slot in the actual motherboard there. So yeah, make sure you get that right, because if you put it the other way around, you can do some damage. So yeah, it's as simple as just putting it in there. Make sure it goes right in the slot. You'll see the gold pin sort of disappeared. It might show a little bit, but that's about it. That's how it is. You just push it in, boom, that's it. Do it for both of your sticks, you're done. Simple as that. Now the SSD, oh my God, it's like a one screw job. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do because I'm going to actually film and do it with one hand. Super easy. Just pull out that screw. It's just going to pop up. Boom, that's it. Pop in your new one. Bob's your uncle. So you just upgrade the RAM and SSD. And how long did it take? Like 2 seconds. Super simple. Now, of course, you've got to install Windows if you've installed a new one, if you haven't cloned this drive. Now, you might be thinking, where's the thermal pad for the actual SSD? Well, like every single XPS, it's stuck to actually the base of the unit. So have a look there. There's the thermal pad. Put that on the SSD when you put it back in, because you just get the new SSD, slide it back in, and then screw it in. And that's it. That's super simple, isn't it? It was really easy. Now, before you put the base back on, make sure you plug in that battery if you've unconnected it. And if you've installed a new SSD, we have to install Windows. Now, if your RAM does not detect, what you need to do is just start the XPS 15, keep spamming the F2 button, get into the BIOS, reset to BIOS defaults. That's all you have to do, and then the RAM will detect.
Okay, that's it. You're done. So if you go into your system settings here and you look at your system, you should have the amount of RAM you're supposed to have. In this case, 32 gigs. And if you have a look at your computer, whatever SSD you put in there, if you put a 1 terabyte, it will tell you. Boom. That easy. Done. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.